Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to 2023. Oh my goodness, we have made it. Before we officially begin our class this morning, let me once again make certain that you are able to hear me and that you can see me, and the visual is good, and this should work. I'm hoping that you can easily take this in. So I'll wait for your chat to begin just to make sure. It says, good sound, all good. Namaste, bhakti love. Oh, I love you guys. Okay, let's see. Let's let the chat bar come up a little bit. Let's see. Hear and see you loud and clear. Yeah, no static. Clear picture and sound. Okay, all good now. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Amazing. Okay. All right. So let us officially begin. Okay. Welcome. Welcome to this new year, January 1st, 2023. Really, this is a new beginning for all of us, as every day is a new beginning. I want to welcome you to Wake Up 2023. This is day one of our 31-day experience together. I'd like to set a little bit of a container so that you understand what we'll be doing together and how this is going to go. It is my greatest hope and prayer that you'll be joining me every single day for these 31 days. But if not, don't worry. We're going to be leaving these recordings up on YouTube for 14 days so that if you miss something or you want to return to a practice that you really loved, you can always go back to our YouTube channel and you'll find the replays there for the next 14 days. Make sure each morning to sign on to YouTube. I will be on about 5 minutes before, maybe 10 minutes before, just so that we can open the stream and let people start to gather. You want to click on the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and also click the little notification bell so that every time we go live, you'll get a notification in case that you've forgotten for that day or you just want to have that reminder. Okay. Let's talk about what we're doing together. Wake Up 2023. We're digging into the ancient and powerful well of yoga, meditation, breath work. People have asked me already in the last couple of weeks, what kind of yoga will we be doing? What will we be doing? The yoga that we're going to be doing is called yoga. It's just simply yoga. I am pulling from many different lineages. Some days in the next 31 days, we'll be doing hatha yoga, yoga postures. Other days, we'll be doing vinyasa, where we're flowing from one posture to another, where movement is coordinated with breath. Other days, we'll be doing kriya, certain sequences of exercises that are designed to bring about a specific effect, like today, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Other days still, we'll be doing some kundalini yoga based on this concept of unlocking our potential, which lay at the base of the spine, and we'll talk about that today as well. Some days will be a little more meditative. Some days we're going to be chanting. It's a wide variety of tools that we'll be using, and all that I ask is that you show up with an open mind and an open heart to have an experience for yourself. I want to give you the why. I want to give you the why here. A human being is an island of excellence. That was written by one of my teachers, Pandit Rajmani Tiganayan. A human being is an island of excellence. And to really unlock that excellence requires work. We have to work on the mind and we have to work on the body. The practices that we're going to be doing have a lot to do with awakening, waking up to a new perspective, letting that which holds us back, letting that go. We're working on getting fully present in the here and in the now. And we're training our mind to serve our heart as we move into this year. I can't present the next 31 days without including a discussion of the spiritual aspect of life. This is a very physical practice, as you'll see. It's also a very, it will stir up and help us to process through a lot of emotions. So there's an emotional element. It will help us to come to a calmer mind. So there's a mental element. And then, of course, there is a spiritual element to these practices and to our experiences, as there is a spiritual element to the experience of being human. So today, let's talk specifically about today's practice. New beginnings. We're taking a step into the unknown. Anytime we show up for something new, anytime we make the effort to come into the present moment, we're showing up for something new. Today is no different. New beginning. Today, we're going to work on the spine, and we're going to work on the nervous system. It's all about spinal health, which means flow of energy uninterrupted through the spine. We want to remove blockages. We want to create a flow of energy, a flow of the nervous system, able to function from the brain down through the spinal cord out into the peripheral nervous system. We want to get that system up-regulated, balanced, and ready for the great day ahead that we're about to have. We also want to work on the spine. You're only as old as your spine. No matter your outward age, if you keep a healthy spine, you will be young and feel young your entire life. So we're going to work from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. I'm going to direct you in these exercises. The idea is at the base of our spine, there is a storehouse of energy. Typically in the yogic sciences, that energy has been called kundalini energy. Think of it as your potential. We want to unlock that potential. As we make certain movements, I'm going to direct you through movement and breath. And some of you I know have done these exercises, but I would like you to approach these exercises as if you have never done them before. Truly bring beginner's mind to it. So we'll move the body in certain ways, and we'll use the breath in certain ways. And I'm going to ask you at the end of each exercise, or many of the exercises, I will say, inhale through the nose, hold the breath, and pull root lock. When I say pull root lock, in the most basic of terms, lift the rectum, the sex organs, and the belly and squeeze them together as if you're sealing the energy at the bottom of the body. Just by doing that, it's like a hydraulic lift. You're going to begin to lift the energy up through the spine. So you're lifting, sealing at the bottom. You'll lift the diaphragm, and you'll draw the chin in. And we're visualizing that energy going from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Your visualization is so, so important here. We can move energy. We can direct energy where the eyes go and where our visualization goes. Just think, wherever you put your eyes, the energy will go there. So sometimes I'll say, close the eyes and focus up at the third eye point. That just means become aware of that point between the two eyebrows. And we're drawing the energy up through the whole spine, all the way up to there. And then we may focus it there and we'll crystallize it there. And like this, we're going to have an experience of moving prana, life force, around the body. So that's good for today. Let's begin our practice. Each time we begin, we're going to rub the palms together at the heart center, and we're going to recite a sacred mantra every day. The mantra will be the same. The mantra is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo means I bow to the divine intelligence of the universe. Some people may be watching and think, are you talking about God or spirit? If that language is good for you, wonderful. If you come from a more atheist or agnostic background, you can think of the divine intelligence as the quantum field, that we're tapping into a field of greater intelligence. Ong Namo. Gurudev Namo means I bow to the teachers and the teachings that have come before that help me to move from the dark into the light. So Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. We set our sacred space and we launch into 2023 right here and right now. Congratulations on this victory of making it to your mat. Rub the palms together at the heart center. Bring the thumbs against the chest and allow the eyes to close gently. We'll chant this 3 times together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 3 times. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's bring the palms face down onto the knees and let's begin rotating the torso around the waist. We'll go in a clockwise direction here. I'm coming forward on the left and around to the right, and then back on the right and around to the left, and like that. And I'm beginning to breathe in and out through the nose, long and deep. That's it. So good. And just like this, we begin to move the lower spine, nudging it awake, nudging awake that energy, that prana. You'll hear that word a lot. Prana being that life force. It literally is the force of the atom. So I have to overcome any hesitation or any doubt that you may have about what we're doing. It's easy to have doubts. If I came to you 70 years ago and I said, we're going to have this thing called nuclear energy and the atomic bomb, and we're going to harness the power of the atom, you might have thought I was crazy. Maybe that was more like 80 years ago or 90. But we've seen how epic that power is. We're working with that power now within the body, within the spine. So we want to be respectful of it and understand that we're working with very strong forces. Reverse directions now. Come in the other direction. Inhale, in and out. Exhale through the nose. Good. That's it. And in the simplest of terms, we're going to create spinal flow, health through the spine today. If your spine is perfectly healthy, which is amazing and unusual in our society, that's wonderful. You're going to create this beautiful flow of energy there that make you even stronger from the inside out. If your spine is struggling, you feel tension or stuckness or pain, this set that we're doing today is going to help you so much. And I'll tell you stories as we go so that you can understand just how profound what we're doing is. Good. So prana, harnessing the power of the atom within the spine right here, right now. Inhale to center. Pause the breath. Lift root lock. Squeeze from the bottom up. And exhale. Now let's bring the palms face down onto the shins. We'll roll forward on the pelvis, and then we'll roll back. As we come forward, inhale. As we go back, exhale. I'm really focusing on rolling the pelvis. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. My mental focus is the lower spine. I will close the eyes here and begin this focus at the third eye point. The eyes drawn up ever so slightly. Inhale forward, exhale back. We're breathing in and out through the nose. Here we go. Remember how your body speaks to you, and you must listen to your body. If there's anything I suggest that you do that doesn't feel right, I want you to do it more gently or decide to sit that one exercise out. Keep the hands on the shins. Focus at the lower spine, moving forward and back. For those of you who might have a hard time sitting on the floor, you can also do this exercise sitting in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. All we're doing is moving the spine and coordinating that with breath and creating a nice awakeness. We're enlivening the energy at the base. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath, pull root lock. Lift the muscles of the rectum, the sex organs, and the belly come together. Draw the chin in. Lift the diaphragm, lift the energy, eyes up. See the energy going from the base of the spine. You're squeezing, lifting, 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 all the way to the crown of the head. Hold. Keep the heart lifted and gently exhale. Turn the palms face up, thumb and forefinger together. Allow the eyes to close, and we'll meditate and allow the work that we're doing to integrate itself into the body. Long, deep breath in and out through the nose. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, come with the eyes open. Between each of these exercises, I'm going to be asking you to do a meditation just like that, to allow for the integration. As the eyes close and you meditate in those in-between spaces, you don't have to do anything or think of anything, just allow and trust the process. Okay, let's come sitting on the heels. Now, for some people, this is difficult. You may want to have a blanket, or you may even want to sit on a block or 2 blocks. If you can sit like this comfortably on the heels, that's wonderful. If not, go ahead and get a prop. And you may want to put a blanket or roll up a mat underneath between your thighs and your calves. Sometimes people feel it in their ankles. So sometimes you can roll up the mat, roll up the back of your yoga mat. I'll give you the side view. And you can put that right underneath your ankles. And that really creates a lot of comfort there for if you need that. Okay? So feel free to treat yourself really well. One of the mantras that I have for myself in 2023 is steady, kind, soft, caring. So that's the way I want to treat myself, and that's the way I want to treat everybody else around me. So we'll start with our yoga practice and we'll build that in. Okay, palms are face down. We're doing this same spinal flex. Inhale forward, exhale back. But because we're on our knees, you'll notice that the flex is more in the mid-spine, kind of where the heart is. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. I'm going to close my eyes, focus to the third eye point, And let's do this. Inhale and exhale through the nose, in and out. Here we go. You can see how rapidly I'm moving. So it's not a long, deep breath, but it is a powerful breath. Stay with it, stay steady. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath, pull root lock. Lifting from the base of the spine, squeeze the belly in, lift the rectum and the sex organs. Lift the diaphragm, draw the chin in. Draw the energy up. See it literally going up the spine, into the head, into the brain. Focus, squeeze, lift, squeeze more. And exhale. Go ahead and come off the heels into easy pose. Turn the palms face up, thumb and forefinger together. Close the eyes and meditate. Becoming aware of the shift that's taking place within us. We can feel maybe the sensation of heat through the base of the spine and the mid-spine. Maybe you can tune into a hum or a flow of energy, prana, life force through the body. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. Coming with the eyes open. Beautiful. Let's now do our spinal twisting. Bring the hands up onto the shoulders so that the forefingers are in front and the thumbs are behind. We're going to twist the spine to the left and inhale, and we'll exhale to the right. It's a nice flowing motion. The head turns naturally with the torso. Inhale left and exhale right. Here we go. Inhale to center. Pause the breath. Lift root lock, drawing the energy up. Really squeeze and lift. And exhale. Palms face up, thumb and forefinger together. Draw your gaze inward. Tune into what's taking place within the body, within the cells of the body. Tune into the spine. Drawing your awareness inward, sensing the very subtle, or maybe not so subtle, transformation that you're feeling. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. Coming with the eyes open. Very good. Let's come into bear grip now. Take the right hand, have it face the body, and the left hand will face out, and you'll hook the fingers together. We'll keep this right at the level of the heart center. The hands tend to want to sneak up to the throat. Let's keep it right here at the heart, and we'll begin to seesaw the arms. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This exercise is incredible for the lungs, and we're also working here to move the lymph. The lymph is it's kind of like the garbage disposal system of the body in a way. You want to keep that lymph moving. It takes care of getting rid of things we don't want anymore. So good, we keep that movement going. Powerful breath. Inhale to center. Pause the breath. Pull the hands, but don't release the fingers. And lift root lock. Lift and squeeze. Eyes up. Lift and squeeze. Pull. Pull harder. Lift. And exhale. Palms face up, thumb and forefinger together, eyes closed. Allow the breath to return to normal. Long and deep. What can you sense? What are you noticing? We're not analyzing or judging. We're just being aware. It's pure awareness of the experience of being in this moment. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully, coming with the eyes open. So take a look up here for a moment. This idea of awakening Some people think when we talk about enlightenment or this place that we're going to get to, some people think that's so far-fetched. That's kind of a ridiculous concept to sort of shoot for that in this day and age. Enlightenment, what does that even mean? Well, we are going to have an enlightenment this month. We're going to have an awakening together if we commit to being with each other each day. This awakening is about moving into a lighter and lighter way of being in the world. We're simply stepping out into the world more empowered, healthier, and lighter. We have a lightness of being. That is enlightenment. Nothing more and nothing less. We begin to see more clearly. We begin to tap into our intuitive capabilities. And we will notice that that feeling of swimming upstream shifts. And all of a sudden, we feel like we're in the stream of life and that things are starting to flow. That's what we get to do. This awakening doesn't take 3 months, 6 months, years of practice. For me, that first really powerful awakening came in about 3 weeks. So if you're in this process with me from now through January, we're going to be together for 4 weeks, 31 days. And I'm telling you that if you do the things that we're doing with attention and the right attitude and bring the right energy to it, you're going to have this experience. I really believe that. I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to come every day. And I want you to give yourself this experience so that you can feel that lightness of being that I'm describing. Okay, let's continue up the spine. Bring the palms down onto the knees. We're going to do spinal flexes one more time. This time we're really focusing on the upper spine. Inhale forward, the heart comes forward. Exhale back. You can keep that arm straight just to move the spine by itself. And remember, we're not moving forward from the waist like this. It's really the spine that's moving. Inhale forward and exhale back. Eyes closed. Inhale forward, exhale back. Through these movements, we're building prana in the body, enlivening that prana, building the prana, directing the prana. And this is part of the way we can unlock that kundalini and raise that energy up to the brain and experiencing this awakening that I'm speaking of. Go ahead and put a smile on your face. Okay, we're making a huge transformation in our life. It's the first day of this year. How incredible. The first day of this new beginning. And it can be said that every day is the first day of a new year. Go a little more quickly now with the breath and the movement. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Lift root lock. Draw the belly in, lifting the diaphragm, chin in, eyes up. Squeeze and lift all the way up to the brain. Lift the energy. See it going up the spine. That's it. Squeeze, lift. You can do it. You can create this transformation for yourself. Do it hard. Lift. Lift more. And exhale. Palms face up, thumb and forefinger together, eyes closed. Long, deep breath. Balancing the nervous system. Creating this unhindered flow through the spine. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Beautiful. Let's review quickly. We began at the base of the spine by doing our rotations around both directions. We brought the hands to the middle and we flexed that lower spine and really focused on beginning to nudge that part of the body and that part of our nervous system awake. We moved into sitting on our heels, lifting that energy up a little bit more to the mid-spine. And then we started to twist, and then we worked on our lungs and our lymph. And then we came back here for the upper spine, the upper chest right here. Now let's use the shoulders. We're going to use these body parts to move that prana and direct it where we want to go. Now we're moving upward into the throat area and up into the brain. These are what we call the higher energy centers. Palms are face down. Draw the shoulders up as you inhale. Exhale, relax. Now this is a way, I like to say this is a way of letting the weight of the world off your shoulders right here, while we're also nudging that kundalini energy, that prana up higher. Here we go. Stay steady, stay steady. Inhale up. Pause the breath, lift, root lock, draw the belly in, diaphragm up, chin in, eyes up. And exhale. Coming with the eyes open. Let's go ahead and drop the chin to the chest and begin very gentle neck rolls. Clockwise direction. Very gentle. If you have any neck issues or this is painful for you, just turn your head from side to side gently instead. Should be no pain here. This is just a gentle movement. Once again, we're nudging that energy higher up through the cervical spine, up through the neck. And we're creating this open flow. Switch directions. Nice and gentle. And inhale to center. Beautiful. You may or may not know, part of my story is that I had a debilitating back condition in 2003, and I became pretty much crippled. The series that we're doing right now, this Spinal Energy series, healed my back, taught me how to breathe, sort of unlocked the prana in my body, and created ease through my spine. I was told by doctors that I absolutely was going to have surgery and would be on drugs for the rest of my life for my pain. And I have taken no drugs and I've had no surgery on my spine. I have been able to overcome that through the unlocking of prana and the flow of energy through the spine, and just simply dedicating myself to my spinal health. That's what we're doing right now. And it's just an incredible, incredible thing as a constitutional. Like, this is something that I come to almost every day in my life, and it has served me really well. Okay, we have 2 more movements in this particular kriya. Let's come back into bear grip. That's where the right hand faces in and the left hand faces out and the fingers connect. This time, we're going to bring that right up to the throat level. And we're going to take a deep inhale through the nose. Pause the breath, pull the hands, and lift root lock, holding the breath. Keep the arms here. Exhale. Now hold the air out, pull, and lift. Inhale the arms up overhead. Hold, pull, and lift root lock. Keep the arms up. Exhale. Hold the air out, pull, and lift. Inhale the arms down to the throat level. Hold, pull, and lift. Exhale here. Hold the breath out, pull, and lift. Inhale the arms up. Pull and lift, hold the breath. Keep the arms up, exhale. Hold the air out, pull, and lift. Inhale the arms to the throat. Hold, pull, and lift. Exhale here. Hold the breath out, pull, and lift. Inhale up. Hold, pull, and lift. Keep the arms up. Exhale. Hold the breath out, pull, and lift. Inhale, relax the arms down. And exhale. Deep inhale. And a full exhale. Deepest inhale. And the fullest exhale. Very good. Okay, for this last movement, this last posture, we're going to come back sitting on our heels if you can. If you need, again, if you are uncomfortable sitting on the heels, please adjust accordingly by putting a block underneath you, or rolling up your mat, putting it under your ankles, or taking a pillow, putting it between your thighs and your calves. Okay, now we're going to do this beautiful posture called Sat Kriya. So the arms are going to be up overhead. We interlace the fingers. Release the index fingers up. And the arms are going to be up overhead. Typically speaking, men have the right thumb over the left, and ladies have the left thumb over the right. If you don't identify with those genders, choose one and go with that. Feel whatever feels comfortable to you. And the arms are straight overhead. And the eyes are going to be up to the third eye point. And we're going to be using a mantra. The mantra is Sat Nam. On Sat, we draw the belly in, Sat. And on Nam, we release it, Nam. Just like that, Sat Nam. So we'll go there. And so this mantra is a very powerful mantra. And some of you might say, I don't chant, or I've never chanted before, or, what is this? And when we chant any mantra, we are working on embodying the meaning and the vibration of that mantra. That mantra, Sat Nam, simply means my foundation, my identity, my name, my connection is with the truth. The truth, capital T, that which is real. And I'm engaged in the effort to be closer to the truth. And so Sat Nam is this beautiful recognition of all that is, and our desire to become closer to that and to live from that place of truthfulness. So let's chant this mantra Sat Nam and really set this vibration, this vibratory power and significance into the cells of our body. So let me set the timer here, lest some of you get mad with me. Let's see, here we go. Okay. All right. So Sat Nam is the mantra. And here we go. Interlace the fingers, index finger straight up, eyes closed and focused at the third eye point. Let's really open up our throat here, open up our voices, open up our hearts, and let's go. Eyes up, inhale to begin. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Stay steady. You got this. One more minute. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Inhale. Suspend the breath, stretch the spine. Stretch as much as you can, reach up, stretch up. Exhale out. Deep inhale. Now exhale all the air out. Hold the air out. Lift, root lock. Lift the diaphragm. Chin in, eyes up. Stretch. Inhale deeply. And exhaling, gently releasing the hands down through the auric field, touching the earth on either side of you. Come off the heels. Turn the palms face up, thumb and forefinger together, and sit and just simply feel into the vibration, the reverberation of that mantra through the body. Turn your gaze inward. Let's take a deep inhale and a full exhale. Come with the eyes open. Please take a few moments now. This is very, very important to lay down in Shavasana. This is rest pose. Very important to take the time to do this. So lay down, turn the palms face up. Open the heart to the sky. And begin to release all effort now. Allow the heels and the hips, the backs of the shoulders, the back of your head, the backs of your hands, your forearms, to rest into the ground beneath you. Allow the belly to rise and fall with each breath gently. Surrender all effort now, all physical effort, all mental effort, and lay here in absolute peace and relaxation. Begin to deepen your breath now. Coming back to an awareness of your body in this time and this space. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. And rotate the wrists and the ankles. Rub the palms together. Lift the feet up off the ground and rub the soles of the feet together. Inhale and stretch all the way from fingers down to toes. And then exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Very gently, when you feel ready, roll up to a seated posture. Once again, palms face up, thumb and forefinger together. Allow the eyes to close gently. And tuning in and just feeling into the effects of your practice this morning. Visualize a golden light at every segment of the spine, from the base all the way to the crown. Envision that golden light at the front of the brain, totally lit up, totally online, ready for this day, ready for this year, ready for this next breath. Let's take a deep inhale together and a full exhale. Come with the eyes open. Let us complete our practice this morning with a long sat and a short nam, rubbing the palms together at the heart center. Sat nam, truth is my identity. Bring the thumbs against the chest. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Peace to all. Blessings to all. Love to all. Happy New Year. Congratulations on this new beginning. And we can complete with the Recovery 2.0 prayer. If you know it, say it with me. If you don't know it, listen to it. See how it feels for you. We'll begin with the word spirit instead of universe. Sometimes we start with universe. We'll do spirit today. Inhale. Great Spirit. Put us in the places you want us to be, with the people you want us to be with, doing the things you want us to do. Thank you for the joys and the challenges of our lives. Amen. Sat Nam and Namaste. Congratulations, you guys. What a victory to have our sadhana practice together. As you'll see here, I have brought my journal to the mat, and I'd like to encourage you right now to take a moment and write down one or several things that you heard or took away from this practice that are relevant to your day-to-day or that really resonated for you. Just take a couple of minutes and write a few things down. It's so, so important. to keep a sort of a witnessing of your own experience as we go through this together. Also, this is an amazing thing to look back on. So what did you take away from practice today? Did you get any downloads? Any particular poignant thoughts that came in, or ideas maybe, or some piece of intuition that occurred to you? Was there a release of energy? Was there something that was spoken here today that was particularly meaningful for you? Take the time and write these things down. The recovery thought of the day. I love to put this in here at the end. So I want to thank you guys. And I also, by the way, I see your beautiful love notes here in the chat bar. And I can't tell you how much that means to me and how much that means to all of us as a community to share in this joy together. So the recovery thought of the day is simply this. Addiction is chronic pain. It comes out of chronic pain. It perpetuates chronic pain. Recovery is the relief of your chronic pain, whether that's in the physical body or that's at the level of the emotional body or the mental body or the spiritual body. We are all about the resolution of our chronic pain into this exalted state of freedom. For me, yoga and the 12 steps and Eastern philosophy and Western philosophy and all the true teachings have been my vehicles for moving from this place of chronic pain to this place of freedom. It's available to everybody. No matter who you are, where you've been, if you get onto this path of discovery, what we're doing right now, you will find yourself in short order moving from that stuckness to that place of freedom. And so let's do this every day through the month of January. Let's build, let's build, let's build. Every day, come to YouTube, the Recovery Channel. The Recovery Channel is Recovery 2.0 on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so that every time we go live, you'll get a notification. And I will see you here tomorrow morning. I will be here as early as 5:55, 5 minutes early before our practice. Sometimes I'll play a little piece of music just because it's enjoyable. So come and be with me at 5:55 again tomorrow morning. If you miss any practices, 2 things I want you to know. This practice will be up and available on YouTube today, as soon as 5 or 10 minutes from now. And you can access it on our YouTube channel for the next 14 days. Also, towards the end of this program, about a month from now, you'll be hearing about the opportunity to actually buy, to purchase and own all of these tapes if that's something that you desire. Okay, so that's it. Have a blessed day. Please drink some water. Go eat something nourishing and continue to uplift yourself in this new day, this new year, this new opportunity, this new possibility, this new hope, this new love, this new creation. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:55 a.m. Pacific time. So much love until then. Blessings and Satnam.